dreaming. But which parts were the...
So, as far as Rox is concerned, he fell off the clock tower and then just woke up in his bed, which kind of creeps him out.
That would probably scare the shit out of me for a long time.
Yeah. So he is about to ask his friends, I fell off the clock tower yesterday, right? And then they go, are you crazy? That would have murdered you.
You would have been sick murdered.
Only 3 days left of summer vacation, so don't even mention that assignment.
So she's angry with the group because she's the responsible one because she's the woman.
Yesterday.
Right.
I fell off the station tower, didn't I?
Makes sense.
You wouldn't be here if you did.
But man, that was a close one.
Stop changing the subject.
We've been going for over an hour.
Hey already.
We're still in the
We're gonna have to
fucking
break
intro.
at some point. We're gonna have to break soon too.
I just love that we're still in the fucking intro!
Anybody
Yeah,
got a bright idea
it's
for a topic?
great.
This is edited!
Yeah, yeah. Imagine all the shit that we skipped in the play part of
We
this.
skipped the part where you smacked the posters on the wall.
The guys in white.
All that
Sam,
bullshit.
this is why this video is 13 hours long.
You know, things have been
Kingdom
weird
Hearts,
since
13
the
hours. That's the new one coming out.
Well, tomorrow, we're all gonna search the town and find out what's been going on.
So tomorrow, after all the weird things that have happened with Roxas, they're going to search the town and investigate, because that's what these people would do, hypothetically, if this was actually a thing that was truly happening.
Also, I'll go get ice cream. Ice cream sells everything.
But for now, they have to do a summer homework assignment, because Olette says we got to, now.
Good homework
And
assignment.
this starts the 7 Wonders of Twilight Town, which for you at home means you can just skip about the next 20 minutes or so of commentary, because nothing important is going to go on.
I love that dude. He just telling people to skip to a new timestamp. He was like, look, man. I think the whole episode just have a disclaimer. Just like, man, you could skip this whole fucking thing. Because believe me, we wish we could.
Oh. I wonder how the guys at the Camera Still Playground edited this. Because I'm not going to lie, if I was the one editing, I'd be streaming them just to do a rough cut.
Just like, look, man, can we just cut like half the dialogue and just get like the really bare knuckle cliff notes of this? And we're like, no.
Because this is just explaining 7 glitches in the Matrix.
Oh my god.
The time has come. Our hunt for the 7 Wonders begins.
He's the fat guy and therefore the dork.
Rumors already?
Right.
Nothing on Market Street.
You twerps aren't gonna scoop us. We're going to the terrace with you.
Hayner, it's not a race.
Well, it is now.
Come on, we can all go.
I say fat, he's not even that big.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's just kind of round.
Let's see. Looks like the prologue ends roughly 2 hours in. Just, for all
And
the folks at
that-
home, buckle up.
That is the Killing Joke.
Oh my god.
Guys, his crystal is missing, so he feels left out.
You ever feel left out?
Because
Just sing a little
because
song.
Riku Ansem stole it. Riku stole it. They don't explain why Riku stole that crystal though, ever.
Why don't we just call him,
Hurry.
fucking Anku?
Why don't we call him the Klepto Club?
Just... Klepto Club, god damn it.
Aren't these the steps you talked about? The ones that count different going up and down? Actually, it's the stupidest thing ever, but... What?
I love this is the myth that started the whole 7 Wonders thing. And he already knew before we arrived that Raijin was the one that counted him, and Raijin is stupid, and therefore, of course, he counted wrong.
Literally can't count. Or at least you cannot
And Pence
account
knew
for like
that.
a variable.
No. Here's the worst part. Pence knew that before they even got on the train.
What a waste of a train ticket. Remember how expensive that shit is?
Well, no, traveling to the other part of town is free.
Okay.
Arbitrarily. Arbitrarily.
Oh no, the struggle
I
balls
guess
have
it's
arrived.
like paying for a toll for in town versus out of town.
Information search the back wall.
Yes.
Press triangle
Yes.
on this wall real good, Roxas.
That is literally the objective right now. So this actually reflects my memory of this segment of the game. This is very accurate to my experience in investigating
big
the
white
back wall.
balls hitting Roxas in the face.
I also love the idea that no one else saw that.
Or
I
if
mean,
it did, it's
clearly-
just Roxas just getting nailed in the face by nothing over and over.
It's okay. The explanation is that Roxas threw that ball, and therefore it's just another bullshit rumor.
Roxas created the rumor. But didn't the rumor exist before Roxas came by? This is a time
Shut
travel
up,
thing?
Sam. Stop asking questions.
Alright, I'll put it in the trash bin. Unanswered questions.
Remember, this is a all a simulation anyway, so everything in here is inherently meaningless.
Should I create a new trash bin for meaningless questions?
No, just put it all on a notepad. It's fine. Just put them in
Yeah.
a different header. So yeah, this is another one of those 7 wonders. The case of Vivi training in the alleyway. Except it's the nobody Vivis, I think.
They're synchronized swimmers, apparently.
Synchronized something.
Yeah.
Synchronized swordplay.
That's what struggle's gonna evolve into. It's gonna get team-based struggles. Fucking analog glitch effects are so good.
Ugh. So yeah, this is the entire segment is just 7 really weird things that everyone else thinks look mundane.
Yeah, it's life, man.
This segment is filler. Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. This is entirely filler except for the last part. The very last wonder is something... Well, no, not even that's kind of filler.
You know, that last wonder wasn't.
Oh, mercifully, they skipped 4 of the 7 wonders.
Yeah. They're just like,
Mercifully.
This one's gonna be really great.
Gamers Little Playground, I thank you because you, like me, realized that was all a bunch of crap.
Got another lead.
That's where the editor and the producer fought, and they were like, "All right, man, we'll give you this one. You can skip these."
That's literally entirely filler.
6.
Yeah.
And this is already a long intro without that, as it is.
Find out where the train runs.
You can see it from Sunset Hill.
The ghost train.
Does it just go to the end of the line and turn around like a regular ass train?
But apparently there's no one in it.
If the rumors are true,
Maybe it's just an unpopular train.
Or they say the train is empty. No
Maybe it's automated.
no conductor, no passengers, no return.
Except for the fact that it clearly returns so that more people can see it. Otherwise it wouldn't be going down here right now.
Maybe it only goes one way is what they mean. I
That
don't
means
know.
at one time it must have returned to this spot.
Just means shut up.
To the beach next year.
Now I'm getting it.
I'm gonna get chopped the second vacation.
Now you understand.
Afternoon, slackers. What are you doing out here?
What do you care?
I don't. Tell me anyway.
I love that line.
We're waiting for the ghost
I don't care, but still tell me because I need to be acknowledged by somebody.
I have an inferiority complex.
I have an inferiority superiority complex.
Kick me off.
I don't know. Maybe it's destiny.
Destiny. In that case, let's be friends.
Oh, okay. We're friends now.
I don't feel like cooperating with destiny.
I'll be rivals with Destiny and friends with you.
Do you see what I mean by edgelord?
I love it.
Do you see what I mean, though?
He's the greatest character in all of Kingdom Hearts history.
Tomorrow.
I can't even take what you just said seriously. I can't even. I'm trying. It's the ghost train.
It's a funny looking train.
It's really true. And there's really no one aboard.
I could tell,
What's the
apparently.
catch? There's gotta be a catch, right?
But remember, it's not part of simulation, so they can't see it.
Let's go to the station.
I like how they were like, we didn't see shit.
Yeah.
I worry about Roxas. They all think.
Well, they don't think because they're just digital constructs, but
Oh.
yes.
Sad.
Let's go in. What?
You'll get hurt.
Huh?
The train will be arriving shortly.
I like how, like, quietly he said you'll get hurt. He's like, I'm really worried about you, man. Like, it started to freak me out a little.
That is what you do, though.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that motherfucker.
Look at that motherfucker who can't count steps.
He walks with pride, though. That's what's important.
A train came from the beach.
1,
There was no
2,
driver,
3,
right?
4,
Let's
7, 9,
Right?
10, 11. Fuck. It's just him in the background counting.
They didn't see anything. Because they don't see anything because they're digital constructs and don't exist.
Well, you gotta treat him like that, man. Digital constructs are people, too.
Let's go home and work on the paper.
They're just
The end.
nobodies.
There it is.
Work we did.
Everybody go home.
Fuck me.
Show's over, everyone.
Who cares?
Please return to your homes.
Come on, Pence. Whatever.
I was saving that one for like a couple hours, but, you know, glad we went ahead and burned it.
It's at that haunted mansion.
They were all going to go together to explore in the mansion tomorrow, but Roxas wants to go now. Because why wouldn't he want to go
something?
now?
We were gonna check the mansion out tomorrow. It is the most suspicious place.
Right.
Even Cypher's gang was gonna help.
Cypher?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
buddies now,
Peter
remember?
asked him to.
Yeah. Because we're not going to cooperate with Destiny. Fuck that noise.
So, what are we looking for?
Well, they say there's a girl who appears at the second floor window, even though no one's lived here for years.
I wonder how the rumors existed if theoretically none of these digital constructs could ever see any of this shit.
Shut up.
I didn't expect to answer that question. I just wanted to pose it out for the audience.
Just put it in the trash bin of unanswered questions.
Oh, that wasn't going anywhere else but that trash can.
It lives in the trash can. We just took it out to read it over again. Said, yep.
And
Still
then
can't
threw it
answer
back in.
Yeah. Still bullshit.
Ugh. Look at all these well-made artistic drawings.
Tetsuo Nomura.
And
he's a
not
real
at all
artist.
what something a child could do.
Man, Tetsuo Nomura would be like, there's not enough belts.
Me? And Axel's here too.
You were best
We're
friends.
best friends.
Very funny.
Don't you want to know the truth about who you really are?
The truth is out there,
No
Roxas.
one knows me better than me.
Of course.
But I don't get what's been happening lately.
You know these three, don't you?
Yeah. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. They're from the dreams.
About a year ago.
Oh, it was only 1
some
year
things
ago.
happened,
Not
and
two,
I had
just
to take
one.
apart
I thought it
the
was
memories
two.
chained together
Huh.
in Sora's heart.
So Sora is 15 years old canonically at this point in time.
Exactly the way they were.
Right in that Uchiha age.
It's taken me a long time.
Fortunately, he decided to go with the Uzumaki route
Sora
instead.
will be his old self again.
Yeah.
The process has been affecting you too, Roxas.
You mean
Although instead of a nine-tailed fox, it's just Jesse McCarthy from Dream Street.
You and Sora are connected.
The same difference, really.
And in order for Sora to become again, he needs you.
me? What for?
You hold half of what he is. He needs you, Roxas.
He is quite literally Sora's body, so...
Yeah. Kind of important.
Yeah.
Nominee.
And he has one of Sora's 2 hearts.
Who are you?
So he's got 2 bullshit
That's
hearts.
not a
Power
joke.
over Sora's memories and those around
Is
him.
it because he came heartless and then back to regular person?
No, it is not.
Is it because he is a doctor?
It is something we will talk about in Birth by Sleep, but I want to drop the fact out now,
Why I have
just as foreshadowing.
I just
Great.
do.
They're really running
You
back
need a
this
heart.
whole...
Right
to-
way for me
Huh?
to use it.
You need a heart to use a Keyblade.
I can't help you there.
So
Okay.
the fact that Roxas can use a Keyblade means that he must have a heart.
So they just fucking had to bullshit something for this to work.
Suddenly, I don't know
Oh,
myself at all.
Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep has its own set of
I
problems.
guess I would like to know.
That's
do you know
almost the
about
end of the primer, so looking forward to that.
I don't.
Yeah,
You were never
yeah,
supposed to exist.
yeah.
Roxas.
Hey Sam, how would you feel if someone told you were never supposed to exist in the first
How could you
place?
say such a thing?
I'd be like, shut up,
Even
Mom.
if it
I'm
were
trying to
true.
work.
I'm sorry. I guess some things really are better left unsaid.
It's almost like these two, like, monologue between these 2 characters were designed in different conversations and just got stitched together in that one.
Did you see her?
Because the responses each other were giving made no sense in context.
Oh, lame.
I love it.
That's just the curtains moving. There must be a draft somewhere. I'm surprised this old place even has curtains.
Yeah.
Well, let's head back to the usual spot.
Man, that
Hey,
gate's
you're in a
fucking
letter waiting.
massive.
Yes, it is. Fortunately, it's also locked.
How'd it go?
The girl in the window turned out to be a curtain flapping in the wind.
Only we had like a key or something to open it with.
Already done.
All right.
Wait, we finished all your reports?
He's probably at the station.
Yeah, she wrote all the reports by herself.
You know,
Man,
we only
these guys
have 2
suck.
more days together.
Huh?
Summer vacation, remember?
Oh god. I love how they just immediately switched to the higher res models with moving lips.
Yeah, it's really jarring.
Just went from like, blup, 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 to like, oh, I can see your fucking facial muscles move all of a sudden. Just between one line.
Yeah, it's really sudden. Look at this sad loser eating ice cream by himself.
On the clock tower.
Fuck this
He's
guy.
a real edgelord.
Tomorrow, we search the town.
Next day's the fair.
The last day of summer.
Don't say that. You'll give me an ulcer.
Should get that looked at if
Not
that's
you
causing you an
stole all
ulcer,
that
dude.
ice cream
It's probably
first.
something else. Roger still is going, there's a lot of weird shit going on, you know?
Like a lot. Diz? Something wrong with your
Is
table, buddy?
anyone gonna pick that up?
Because he missed the trip to the beach.
I was playing Scrabble earlier.
That's almost kind
Things
of...
So
got
he
heated.
showed Roxas the ghost train because, as like a apology for having him miss the beach trip.
in your memory is starting to fill in.
Here's a little pick me up.
Yes, the haze is clearing.
Yeah,
The same thing is happening.
Isn't
to
that fucking
everyone
stupid?
who had ties to
Little bit.
Sora.
so everyone who has ties to Sora is getting their memories of him
Good
back,
friend who's gone away.
slowly but surely.
Which Diz wants?
I've waited.
Yes.
Now I want to know. What is it?
Well, he wants Sora to wake up, and that's just a convenient side effect.
Revenge. Revenge.
Against who?
Now,
Okay.
finishing touches.
So, you know that he's the original Ansem, right? I've already explained that before.
Sure. Let's go with that.
So, he was doing experiments to try to figure out how to stop darkness from existing. With the theory being that if darkness goes away, all the bad stuff in the world will as well.
That seems
In
stupid, but okay.
In the middle of those experiments, he realized that what he was about to do was extremely dangerous and risky, and he decided to cancel the experiments, all of them at the same time.
Okay.
His apprentices did not agree and threw him into the world of nothingness and took his name
We beat Ansem, right?
and continued the research
If we do
anyway.
beat him, and all these worlds
And that's the
become
They
imposter
became
Ansem?
heartless.
what's gonna happen to this?
Yeah,
place?
that's the imposter Ansem and the other 5 apprentices.
Where are the other 5?
Darkness.
And they all became
So end
heartless.
is no different.
And their bodies all became the original 6 founding members of the organization.
Essence.
That's not true.
Okay.
The heart
So if
may
you
be
take out
weak,
the X and do the
and
weird anagram
sometimes
bullshit, you'll have the
may
real
lead
names
to
of the
them.
apprentices.
But I've learned that
Yes.
deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Okay.
And,
Dumb hearts.
Ansem the Wise is really, really angry about all of that.
He's not happy that
You're wrong.
they created the
Really
Heartless.
angry.
I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom
And
Hearts
and that
is
has
right.
given him a very personal grudge against all nobodies by proxy. So that's why he has a hatred of Roxas, not because of anything that Roxas did, but because Roxas is a nobody like his apprentices were.
Right.
It's kind of like those sad people that have had one bad experience with someone of a different race and decide that everyone like that of that race is like that. I'm speaking in very general terms to avoid being racist myself.
Mm-hmm.
Diary. Remember what you said before?
I just also
I'm
realized you
honest with
said
you,
that the original members
I'll come
became
back to you.
Heartless and then formed organization members, right?
Yes.
But I thought the organization members were nobodies.
Yes, because when you become a Heartless, your body, if you have a strong enough will, becomes a nobody.
So,
The body you leave behind. So those bodies became nobodies, which became the founding members of Organization 13.
so what are the Heartless then? Are they just the
We've got
minds?
Riku and King Mickey.
They're the hearts.
Oh. So the Heartless become the,
The
hearts
Heartless
of
are just the-
nobodies.
So the hearts are consumed when consumed by darkness become heartless.
King Mickey.
And if the body, and if the person has strong enough will,
Let's go.
the body will get up after that and just keep on going and become a nobody.
So did the original members, when he said they became Heartless, did they just become like random little creatures that Sora killed?
Presumably.
Okay.
They could be any heartless. We don't really know.
Not important.
The only one we know for a fact was the heartless of Ansem's apprentice, who took his name.
I've been to see him.
We know that heartless because he was the one we beat at the end of the first game.
Right.
Who are you?
And he's a Heartless, not a nobody. He's just a Heartless with a really complex form. Look.
Yes. Confused yet?
Oh, we haven't even begun the confusion.
So I was alluding to this scene like the original CG render from Kingdom Hearts 1, but this is Roxas reliving it in his head.
See, that's a pretty cool world. Does that ever come up later?
That is the world that never was.
Huh. It's cool looking.
It's the final level of the game.
I don't remember it.
See, and that's Riku with the blindfold because his eyes don't lie.
Get rid of your fucking Japanese proverb shit. To give me the real answer. I know you have it in you, Carrie. I know you're lying to me.
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Oh, we'll get to that.
What, the why does he have the Keyblade?
No, the eyes don't lie thing.
Oh,
That's an
okay.
actual line spoken in the game.
Which one?
What?
Which one does he say it in?
This game.
Oh, good.
At the end of the game.
Good.
Ugh.